welcome back to tonight's WCTV Game of the Week. We're about ready to tip off Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader between the Independence Eagles and the Franklin Admirals. Game 1 saw the Lady Admirals come away victorious, and we'll see what Game 2 has in store between two high-powered teams here tonight. So Franklin will win the opening tip. Christian Brown tips it back to his teammates. Franklin will take first offensive possession. Christian Brown on the attempt, no good. Gets his own rebound though. Puts it back for the first points of tonight's matchup.
So you're going to see Independence in the white here and the Admirals in the charcoal gray. There's a three-pointer by the 6'9" post player, Houston Hicks.
So it's the second matchup between these two teams. First matchup saw the Admirals come away victorious 73-65 when they played just up the road in Franklin High School.
And Coach Jason Tiger just came away with career win number 300, I believe, last week. So still riding the high. Again. Walling on the recipient of the errant pass.
By Lewis, yeah.
Again, we saw, if we can reiterate back to the girls' game, this referee crew let them play. So you're going to see maybe a lot of no calls here, a lot of when it comes
whistles are going to be in the pockets, I think.
When it comes to the physicality, I don't know who it's going to play in effect, but the home court definitely will play effect here as the Independents trying to rally. Mewborn
deep three.
This guy's a streaky shooter. I mean, that is bad news if you're an Eagle fan, because when he's on, he's about as cold as.
So this will be a matchup to watch here tonight. Davis Long on Jet Montgomery. They announced in player introductions, Jet Montgomery, the all-time leading scorer here at Independence High School.
We see Mark Wilkins coming in right now. You know, anytime you play a Williamson County contest in the region or in the district. It's not easy at all. I mean, it's just there's no easy wins. There's no easy days off. It's we're getting to the home stretch here, Justin, and these two teams are fighting for position for a good district seed. I believe Franklin is 1. And,
I'd say to that point.
Indy's 3 right now. Centennial at the 2 spot.
Yep. So a win here for Independence will go a long way to.
Interesting to see Coach Wilkins go with Corbin Walling, number 24, guarding Christian Brown, who's up for Mr. Basketball.
Yeah.
And Houston Hicks, the 6'9", is kind of sitting back, and now we're going to get a foul right here.
So two quick ones on Independence there.
Davis Long deceptively quick off the dribble, draws a foul.
So Franklin on inbounds. Davis Long will take a deep three.
Bang.
Cashes that one in right in front of the Independent student section. So last time we saw this matchup, Davis Long was doing a great job against Jet Montgomery. Seeing a lot of that here early on.
Yeah, Tyler Lewis was going to turn the corner, and Hicks right there, 34. Kind of blocked his path right there.
So Montgomery ball back once again. Looking for a little pick and roll action. Christian Brown late.
Wow.
Yeah.
No call. The backboard should have been a goal tip.
Yeah.
No call. And I think Coach Wilkins is like, hey, I don't know if you saw the backboard shaking. Like a tsunami just coming through. And Christian Brown.
That's 3 threes for this Franklin Admirals team, almost in the exact same spot.
And a very focused look here for the Admirals. Let's see if Hicks can hit one here.
So Long pokes it away from Lewis there. Brown's going to bring it up the court himself. So the Admirals get into their offensive set. They're try to isolate Brown here. Mewborn with the 3. Off the left iron, though. Lewis pushing the tempo for the Eagles, now pulls it back out. Lewis will try his attempt at a 3. Mewborn with the rebound. It's going to be a tie-up. He'll stay here with Independence. So Braden Buck, the senior, checks in for the Eagles early. I shouldn't say early. We're almost halfway through the first, I guess.
Yeah, we're moving.
So Buck pulls up from free throw.
Interesting. Wallen kind of got a shove right there off
in the back.
No call, so here we go.
Well, 2-man game here up high. Davis Long looking to pull that 3. Montgomery with the pick. Davis Long with the good defense, but Lewis able to convert regardless.
And that's Tylen Lewis's kind of game where he can attack the rim. He's not going to be the spot-up shooter. He's probably going to leave that to Jet Montgomery. And the crowd has come to life here as the Eagles cut it to 1.
So Mewborn. Mewborn with like potentially the errant pass from Brown there.
Yeah.
Just tried to throw it cross court. Fortunately, able to get it knocked out by an Eagle. Retain possession. Brown will go to work here in the low post. Gets double.
Oh, what do we got?
We got a jump ball.
I think both head coaches are now.
Not sure what you're going to get every time the whistle blows here in this game, I don't think.
I think both head coaches are realizing, okay, this is how it's going to be called. Let's see if they adjust right here.
Brown going to work.
Oh! And that right there.
You do not want to leave him with an open lane. Flushes it down emphatically.
I'll see if we can get a Independence here can get a shot.
Brown with a quick 7 already. Mewborn with a strong rebound for the Admirals. Good look there by the Eagles, just unable to convert. Davis out to Long. Mewborn kicks.
Xander Johnson off the miss. Here comes Tylen Lewis. Yeah, he's going to try to.
This is his game. This is, like you said, Coach, up and down. That's how he wants to operate.
Uh-oh, Mewborn wide open. This is bad. You're an Eagles fan, but he misses.
Yeah.
I wonder if Coach Wilkins likes this frantic pace. I know that.
Lewis there to clean up Montgomery's attempt.
Yeah.
But both teams pushing the pace here early. And I believe this is both teams' 3rd game of the week from snow makeup. So we'll see if fatigue has any play in it.
Oh my!
And Christian Brown early in this game, feeling it, leading all scores with 10.
I mean, we're talking 10 in the first quarter.
So we'll see Eagles. Montgomery with the shot up here in the corner. No good. Brown's going to take it himself. I think he's
maybe been tipped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good, strong take by Brown. Draws the foul. His feeling it after a little bit.
Christian Brown went over to use a towel. He was like, oh, I am bleeding. Sorry about that.
So I think last time we called this matchup, you called this out. Coach Tiger, so confident in Christian Brown's shooting, sends nobody to the lane.
That's right. Guys, let's catch a break here.
Cash is 2 of 2. So Brimall, the freshman, who contributed some good minutes the first time this matchup occurred at Franklin.
Yeah.
Will check in with 47 seconds left here in the first.
And he's going to have the matchup of Bradley Stewart.
So Eagles will hold for the last possession. Coach Brown.
Yeah, Coach Brown.
Yeah.
Right. Christian Brown directed traffic on defense, telling Gil Jones, do not leave Braden Buck open in the corner. You know, because Jet Montgomery not in the game, so Buck is probably the more spot-up shooter.
I'd say Lewis is probably looking for a dribble drive, which he got. Kick out. And that's going to be the conclusion of our first quarter. Fast-paced first quarter here in Game 2 tonight. Franklin leads 18-12 over the Eagles. Coach, initial reactions after the first quarter is?
Well, the Admirals had the hot hand, right, from shooting. They hit 3 straight threes, but got him a little confidence in there. Brown with the emphatic dunk, also going to bring the crowd to life. On the independent side, they just can't find, they've had some shot attempts, but the consistency is actually the correct word on that. You know, sometimes it seems like Jet Montgomery draws a lot of attention, and, he's got the green light from anywhere. So we'll see. Be interesting to see if he gets going. Independence recently kind of on, I wouldn't say a downward trend, but just haven't been playing their best basketball. I think the surprise team has been Centennial. A lot of good athletes, a lot of matchup problems, right? Every time Centennial steps on the court, you got a Dominic Reed out there that plays at a different speed, and a Tanner Lee as well. And then the post player as well. So
I would say for the Admirals, Christian Brown is a matchup nightmare for any defense. He's shown he can hit the three. He's got a great post presence on offense, and he's made his self-aware on defense. It's not going to be easy to get into the lane if you're the Eagles. So Montgomery checked back in as we assumed he would be to start the second quarter. Looks like the starters back out there for the Admirals. Admirals will use a very short bench. Won't see many bodies coming in for the Admirals.
And that's what Jet Montgomery can do. He's such good body control, attacking the rim like that, where he can avoid Christian Brown swatting his shot into the second row.
So Admirals trying to get their offensive set in motion. Eagles doing a good job not allowing the Admirals to get anything really going here on this possession.
Yeah, that is a great defensive stand right there. Bradley Stewart on the guarding Davis Long. See, they're going to go try to the same play. And the follow by Montgomery after this was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Wasn't able to cash in the first one, fouled his shot, got a second attempt. Unfortunately, wasn't able to.
Oh, Davis Long.
Good take against Stewart. Stewart's going to get him with the body, though, on the take.
You know, it's let's go back to that possession. You know, in Independence Eagles on the last defensive possession before this, really worked hard, got the shot. Franklin could not convert, got the rebound, and then Jet Montgomery goes down on a ball screen and then forces a shot, gets his own second rebound. You would have probably liked to seen a little more action out there than a quick shot, especially when you go really quick and you've worked so hard on the defensive side. So Tylen Lewis, who I feel like is the guy that makes Indy run.
I was going to say, he's definitely the motor on the offense for sure, especially with how much attention Jet Montgomery is going to draw from defenses. That's got to be your go-to guy to get this offensive sparked a little bit. So good feed there by Montgomery, good two-man action.
It seems like they're really making Christian Brown make a decision on defense with that high screen and roll.
Good poke there.
Oh! Yeah, that was definitely a foul by.
Foul's going to be on number 1, Montgomery, his second personal.
Bad foul by Montgomery, about 45 feet away from the basket on a loose ball situation.
So errant pass there by the Admirals. Jones attempting to get it to Mewborn, I believe. So Montgomery will take a seat with 2 fouls early here in the second quarter. Houston Hicks pulls from 3.
Wow. So they had the screen. They had Lewis got picked up by Brown. He kicked it back out to Hicks, the 6'9" post player. Now let's see if Brown goes to work.
I say Brown's definitely going to try to answer on the other end.
Just a tough matchup nightmare. See if he does
once
it again.
Again, pick and pop with Houston. Lewis will attempt it this time.
Hey,
so that's multiple times that
we're tied up.
Independence has been able to get the second chance, the offensive rebound. Not sure if it's pulling Christian Brown away from the basket or just not being aggressive enough on the defensive end.
Yeah, Davis Long has done that 1,000 times going to the rim, and he's got such touch off the glass. So with 4:55 here in the second quarter, the Admirals lead 24-22. Paul Breece, Justin Ventline here at Independence High School, bringing you tonight's action of the second game. And what's always a doozy on WCTV, you just never know, right? I believe the last time we were here, we went into double overtime with Centennial, right?
Yep.
And so I'm not saying or wishing for anything like that, but you just never know with Williamson County basketball, and because all teams and all these kids know each other so well. So there we go.
So there we see the Franklin halftime huddle. Coach Tigert calling a quick timeout after the Davis Long conversion. So we'll see. First quarter had a lot of back and forth action. Pace was being pushed pretty quickly. Second quarter's kind of settled in a little bit here as we're 4:55 left in the first half.
Well, you've seen only one substitute by the Admirals. And, again, Jet Montgomery not in the game.
Well, he's got 2 fouls, so we'll see how long he sits.
Oh, Tylen Lewis with the nice take right there. Challenging Christian Brown.
I was going to say, Christian Brown is trying to send that to the 5th row.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
Davis Long with the lax pass there. Lewis able to take it all the way down the court and convert.
Oh, it's a bad pickup.
Yeah. You need to have a place to go with it when you pick up the dribble.
Oh.
That's going to get called.
Yeah, Christian Brown not
Brown.
set.
So Brown's first, team first. Got 3 in the scorer's sheet for the Admirals. Brown leading with 14. And Davis Long with 7. On the flip side, you got Lewis leading the squad with 11 for the Eagles.
Corbin Walling going to just trickle that one.
And he wasn't afraid to take it against Christian Brown right there in the low post.
I don't think this is a game where getting Christian Brown into foul trouble is
the strategy.
Yeah, Tylen Lewis. Oh, and the block, and Mewborn is going to get called.
So Lewis with a good step around move, but Mewborn going to get picked up with the foul there. Lewis will go to the line shooting 2. It's going to be Mewborn's first, team second here in the second quarter. So Lewis strong off the back iron on the first attempt.
So this lead has been extended to 5, all without Jet Montgomery, Independent's leading scorer, on the bench with 2 fouls.
Well, ever since Christian Brown has cooled off for the Admirals, there hasn't been much offensive pace for Franklin. They really need Mewborn or Davis Long to step up. Davis Long had a couple good dribble drives, conversions, but one of those two guys really got to take over here to supplement Christian Brown.
That foul was on Hicks. Didn't really need it. Oh. Uh-oh, they're going to give it to White. No.
Yeah, he fixed it. Got a conference.
Yeah, there's no need. He corrected himself.
Looks like we're going to go around the world here for a three-point shot. Christian Brown off the mark on that three-point attempt. They'll hit the top of the backboard, though, so the Eagles will take possession. 2:55 left here. Coach Wilkins will take the timeout for the Eagles.
Interesting. We'll see if, sometimes you go offense, defense, and Montgomery would come in, but I guess he's not going to take the chance to get in a third foul.
Yeah.
And they are riding a good wave without him right now. I think we looked up at one time, it was 18-12 Admirals, 18-14. So.
And a pretty good run here by the Eagles here in the second quarter. Because 22, tied 22 coming into the second.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the Admirals only able to score 2 points so far in this second quarter. So Montgomery will stay on the bench. Lewis retaining floor general duties.
All right, now we're going man-to-man of the Admirals here. And just some interesting matchups. As Davis Long is starting to guard Braden Buck. And now you got Xander Johnson guarding Tylen Lewis. And you got to step out on it. Yeah.
That looked like a shoot-around.
Yeah, and he's got 15.
Davis Long takes it to the rack. Christian Brown with the tip-in, though.
Yeah, and we've had some missed goaltending.
I would say a couple of the Eagles wanted that one, yeah. A couple of the Eagles players wanted a basket interference. Is that the official call?
Interesting. We just talked about Franklin playing man-to-man. Now they sit back in a zone, and they're not interested in coming out.
No. And the Eagles are not interested in activating an offensive set either.
Which is interesting because the Independence Eagles have really had their foot on the gas and to pull the air out, so to speak, is interesting. You know, the Admirals, well, hey, listen, we're having a hard time stopping Tylen Lewis. I mean, you want us to not guard you? Okay. Uh-oh, here we go. 1 minute.
So Xander Johnson going to apply the pressure now to Lewis.
Oh, man. We got ourselves a little show coming on. Yeah, I mean, that's...
I say they let a lot go for a lot of that defensive exchange. So that'll be Johnson's first, team third.
So they're going to sit back out. Xander Johnson drawing the matchup with Tylen Lewis. Oh, man. 20 seconds, got plenty of time. See if we get a high screen and roll action.
Oh, error pass. Davis Long almost picks that one off. So 15 seconds left. Montgomery will check in. Brimall will counter with a check-in of his own. Gil Jones will take a seat for the Admirals.
Now, Jet Montgomery been on the bench for a while. Let's see if they looked really to him or if he's just kind of a decoy here.
Oh, right to him.
It's going to be a tough pass. Oh,
good move, yeah. So good way to close out the first half here for the Independence Eagles. They'll go into halftime leading 34-26 over the Franklin Admirals. We'll be back after half. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to tonight's Game 2 of the WCTV Game of the Week here at Independence High School. I'm Justin Ventline with my co-host Paul Breece. We bring you the second half action here between the Admirals and the Eagles. Eagles will come out with an 8-point lead, largest lead of the game, I believe, thus far. Storylines of the first half, both teams came out hot shooting out of the gates, settled down a little bit there in the second quarter. Ty Montgomery, the leading scorer here in Independence basketball history, sat most of the second quarter with 2 fouls, but Tyron Lewis was able to push this lead for the Eagles.
Well, that's not the start you want if you're the Admirals, is to sit back and let Jet Montgomery just shoot one over on you. The Admirals tried to run a set play, didn't get the look they wanted, and had to settle. And Mewborn definitely need to pull that.
Yeah, once he's second.
Now here's the guy they need to really go after.
Jump ball, that's going to go to the Eagles. Christian Brown is not going to get a lot of calls down there. He's going to have to use his strength to power that in rather than his finesse. So back on the offensive end, Montgomery probably's got the matchup he was looking for on Christian Brown. Lewis pulls the 3.
Uh-oh.
And a 6-0 run for the Eagles starting this second half. Davis Long looks to answer and does.
I mean, that was a lost defensive matchup right there. Tylen Lewis, he was supposed to be on Davis Long and just totally missed. May have been celebrating his three.
Looks like they're going to play a little two-man action once again. Lewis there at the tip in.
Oh, and Jet Montgomery with the trash bucket.
So that's been multiple times here tonight that the Admirals just not crashing the defensive glass. Almost just being comfortable once the ball goes up. They really got to work to grab those defensive boards because the Eagles have been able to cash in multiple times. So Lewis matched up on Davis.
Oh, and a nice scoop right here.
Mewborn goes against Montgomery. He's going to get caught with the and one.
You don't want to get Jet Montgomery with a head of a little burst of speed in the open court. I give credit right there, though, to number 10, Miller, who caused that whole action with some pretty good defense on Gil Jones. And
Montgomery cashes the three-point play.
He's starting to heat up, Justin.
He's starting to feel it for sure. Like I said, it's at most of that second quarter with 2 fouls. Coach Wilkins trying to protect him for the rest of the game, but he's feeling it out of the gate here in the second half.
Well, missed shot there by Johnson.
So Long versus Montgomery here. You're going to play a little two-man action once again, high.
No call, obviously, Justin. Gonna let him play, and hey, blink of an eye, we're almost at a 20-point lead.
So what started as 8 has grown to 18 very quickly. And there, Brown able to put Walling on his hip and draw the foul.
I mean, that one's obvious. You had to call that.
There's Coach Tiger.
Yeah. That was a quick glance at the scoreboard. Your coach like, what has happened? Now, if you're the Admirals here, you got to try to check this thing down to a 10-point game.
Say get it within 10, 8 by the end of the third. You're still in it for sure. You just can't let this lead balloon out. So Brown, money from the free throw line. Hits 2, extends his point total to 18 thus far tonight. Flip side, the man with the ball, Tylen Lewis, leads his team with 18 as well.
May have a mismatch right here.
Strong off of the back iron. They got that one.
Can the ball go over the backboard and not touch it?
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay. I've seen people shoot it on the opposite side and go over the backboard and go in. Oh.
They caught him that time, yep. I think Lewis had his hand wrapped around Davis Long on the drive.
The whole thing out of that was Jet Montgomery begging to say, that was not me. I did not touch him.
So that's going to be Lewis's team second here in the third. Davis Long will look to work versus Lewis.
Wow.
They're going to feed Christian Brown here on the low mid block, I would say.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Davis Long, quick hands, pokes it away. Montgomery gets it back, though. He's not going to be afraid to go against him. Christian Brown draws the charge, and that's going to be Montgomery's third.
That foul on Montgomery is his third personal, third team foul.
Christian Brown going to have to probably take an extra breath right there after
Yeah.
taking that shot. It's a good charge.
We'll see if that can get the Admirals' offense going a little bit. Mewborn with the feed from Brimall. They're going to call the foul on the floor.
Foul's going to be on number 34. Hicks.
That's
His second personal.
Houston Hicks, his second. Now Montgomery is going to take a seat. Likely sitting majority of the third quarter, probably here with
Yeah,
three.
he's going to ride us out here.
So feed Christian Brown. Had a Houston Hicks in the air
Yep.
if he would have just pivoted back out.
Oh!
So Xander Johnson is going to get caught with the charge.
Foul's going to be on number 5, Johnson. His second
Working
personal.
against Houston Hicks. That's going to be Johnson's second, team second. But if you're the Admirals, the Eagles currently have 4 team fouls.
Well, Walling in big trouble.
Yeah,
Blocked by
that's-
Brown.
He was trying to draw some contact, but Davis Long got
Oh,
himself in
man.
a situation again, able to get out of it.
That definitely hit.
Yeah, that was gonna say that official quick eye is able to see the ball hits the wire before coming back down and in.
Straight down.
Yeah. So 16-point lead here, 2:30 left in the third. Hicks is going to try to extend that.
Ooh. Not
off
quite the shot. I
front.
mean,
Yeah, that's a quick shot
Yeah.
for the Eagles. So looks like Admirals will keep possession.
Eagles, number 3, Bradley Stewart. Subbing in for the Admirals, number 30, Gil Jones.
So Johnson going to work in the low post. Davis Long, corner 3, not able to convert. And Johnson had Bradley Stewart in the air. Stewart coming down once again. Eagles getting a lot of
Quick
quick
shots.
shots, which is not.
and Stewart has
the
been sitting
six-
on the bench, right? And
Yeah.
taking an immediate first touch.
And with a 16-point lead, that's probably not what you're looking for Coach Wilkins. Because all it's going to take is that. Now you're sending Davis Long to the line.
Yeah, that is not what you want. You got the clock stopped,
Yeah.
and now you get 2 free ones for a Davis Long.
Yeah, just not high offensive IQ if you're the Eagles up 16. You have opportunity to really draw this timeout.
Subbing back in for your Eagles, number 34, Houston.
So Hicks will check back in, giving Walling a extended rest.
Wow.
So Davis Long splits the pair.
Uncharacteristic
Yeah.
miss, right?
So they're
Now
gonna,
here we go.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to be the switch that you want as the Admirals.
Timeout called against Independence. That's a 30-second timeout.
I think Davis Long was looking at his teammate Xander Johnson like, I've got this. I don't need a double team help on Lewis, but Lewis shaky, quick, speedy with the ball. It's a defensive nightmare if you're a guard.
So 1:16 remaining in the third. Paul Breece, Justin Ventline here at Independence High School. WCTV Game of the Week.
So Long will take over duties on Tylen Lewis. Stewart with the dribble drive, throws it away.
Coach Wilkins was like, hey, we want to run it down to inside 30. And Stewart was like, Coach.
Oh, no. Stewart from the corner.
He can redeem himself.
So errant pass by the Admirals there on the inbounds play led to Stewart wide open three from the corner. And Coach, we said Admirals had to get it down to about 10 going into the fourth, currently at 18. Brown draws the foul versus Hicks.
Free throws for Brown, who may be the best free throw shooter.
So that'll be Hicks third. Montgomery checking back in with 30 seconds left.
Wow.
Yeah, back-to-back uncharacteristic free throw attempts for the Admirals. First, Davis Long splits a pair, then Christian Brown splits a pair.
And there's the freshman, Logan Brimhall. Yeah.
Freshman versus very experienced senior.
That's Brimhall, his first personal, 13 back.
So Brimhall once again on Lewis. This is going to be a mismatch for sure. But Lewis throws it away.
Yeah. Now the Admirals have a chance here.
So offense, defense here. So Admirals will have a shot to cut this to 14. Davis Long with the take. Unable to convert with the left hand. And that'll take us to the end of three here at Independence High School. The Eagles lead 50-33. 17-point lead here going into the fourth. So very much unexpected from when we pre-gamed this game, I should say. Like we mentioned, Admirals coming in first in district play with an 8-1 record in district. Independence coming in at third. This win for them will be huge for a district ranking standpoint going into district postseason play.
This would be a huge boost for Indy if they could somehow pull this off here with 1 quarter left to play. You know, if we got to talk about something, Justin, here's what we're going to talk about. Where did you park? Coming to Independence, getting in and out is very difficult. We've learned our lesson.
We have.
And I know exactly where you park because I'm going out. And I'll be out of here before, I don't know, majority of the people. Man, I'll have a little walk to get in, but it's the exit. Not sitting
Exit
around.
strategy.
Exit strategy. Absolutely. So here we go, the last quarter here. Franklin, who was red hot early, has just been totally cold.
I would say since that first quarter, Admirals have cooled off dramatically.
Oh, man. See if Christian Brown.
I don't know if it's fatigue or just lack of.
I believe Davis Long may have got hit in the face as well. So.
Yeah, I don't know if it's fatigue or lack of attention, but the Admirals just kind of look lost on offense. Like I said, I believe both teams are coming off. This is the third game of the week, making up some of those snow games.
Corbin Walling, Johnny on the spot.
Foul's going to be on number 4, Long, his second personal. First team, Walling to the line for the 3-point play.
So Walling converts the 3-point play. So Lewis is going to deny Davis Long the ball here.
Wow. Good defense there. The second time we've seen Miller give Gil Jones a hard time on the defensive side. Let's see if Montgomery's going to try to pull one. Nice decision by Lewis right there, not to force the action.
Very good decision, yeah.
Said, man, we're ahead by 18 points.
We don't have to score another bucket.
No, Miller. He was like, wait a minute. Uh-oh, he found a lane. Miller says, watch, coach. Watch. Big three.
Yeah.
Now we're at a 21-point lead. You know, Montgomery, bang.
Indy just pouring it on here in the fourth quarter.
Foul's going to be on number 24, Walling, his third personal, first team foul.
I don't know if the Independence crowd was talking to me and you, Justin.
Yeah.
A little quick chant of beat the traffic. So open look.
It's off the front rim, tipped around a little bit. Kicked out once again for Davis Long. He definitely got hit on that.
Yeah. You know, if Coach Tiger right here would like to make a statement with the referees, I wouldn't blame him one bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you're down by 24. A technical, what's it going to really cost you? But
Timeout instead.
Timeout instead.
Different tee. So Coach Tiger takes a timeout here, probably just trying to regroup, settle his team down. This one very much in hand, I would say, at this point in the game. Potentially just trying to either work on some things or just calm his team back down, let him know, hey, all is not lost in this one game. The season is still there. I don't believe they can drop out of first place in district with this loss. So Coach Wilkins now takes a timeout. You know, it's funny the independent student section chanting overrated. When looking up the state rankings before the game, Independence actually ranked 10th in the state.
Yeah.
Franklin ranked 13th. So maybe they're just talking about over record. Well, we're seeing a candy toss going on here in the...
Yikes. This is going to be bad. Rule number 1, if working in education, you never give kids any object to throw, because what happens when the people up top get it? They're going to throw it back down on the court, and that becomes an issue, especially if it's during the game.
So inbound here. Oh. Houston Hicks thought Tyne Lewis was cutting. Davis Long matched up on Lewis now. I say Montgomery just had that look that he wanted to pull that one.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Christian Brown caught deep.
Yeah.
That's too easy.
He used the basket to his advantage, so.
You know, Christian Brown, 21 of the 37.
Well, we said early on Davis Long or Brimall is going to have to assist Christian Brown with this, but neither of them have really been able to get open, or get going, I should say. Only 3 in the scorers book for the Admirals. We've got Christian Brown with 21.
Yeah, so
Davis Long with 13.
Yeah, and then Mewborn who hit the 3 early on.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's been Brown and
Davis Long
who have.
And on the flip side, you got a pretty even attack with the Eagles. That'll get Lewis to 21. Walling will have, I believe, 12. Or he has 15. Walling has 15.
And there's Brimhall, the turnover.
Montgomery has 14. So an balanced offensive attack for the Eagles tonight. Walling with the take. Good reverse there.
And this is almost waving the white flag right there, as that was just too easy. Not quite the same intensity we saw in the first quarter.
Davis Long just trying to dribble drive, just can't. So Brimhall will get caught there with the
fighting through the screen. He just grabbed onto Hicks and drug him down. Uh-oh. This is what I'd like to see, maybe.
Unable to finish, though. Pokes it free. Davis Long converts.
Yeah, Coach Wilkins is like, wait, where's the foul? Coach, I don't know if you've been watching, but they're letting it all go.
Houston Hicks with the 3.
Oh, in and
halfway
out.
down. Davis Long pushes to Mewborn. Mewborn just tosses it away. Montgomery, Johnny on the spot. Coach Wilkins will take a full timeout. You got to wonder if this is a...
No, I don't think Coach Wilkins is going to sub out, because after what Franklin did to him at Franklin High, when the Rebels came in there and took over. Nothing that they did, you know, substitution-wise or running it up, but it was just that, hey, I'm going to defend this card, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to prove you. We think we're the best team in the district. I don't think you're watching, but this young man's shooting for a $500 half-court shot.
Oh!
Hit it. And this is when you give out.
And I'm not sure this is.
He just hit the half-court shot for $500. Before you run back to the stands, you may want to find your money.
Yeah.
Don't give me one of those big cardboard checks, man. Good for him.
That's a lot of Sonic drinks after school.
For the whole crew. Let's go, boys.
Independence High School, where dreams become a reality. Eagle Ball.
So here comes the mass substitution as Coach Tiger made his. Oh, Coach Wilkins will now pull the dogs off.
There we go. So you were right. The timeout was used.
Well, Coach Tiger put his 5 out there first, and I think Coach Wilkins saw.
Turned around and was like, oh. Well, again, Franklin not going to drop out of first. Going to be tied with Centennial now at 8-2.
Who wins the tiebreaker? Have they played already?
That's a great question. I'll let you do that while I try to draw up some names for these kids that normally don't get their names called. And we got a steal right here by number 14, Cole Kaiser. Going to take it, and he's going to draw the hoop in the arm.
So Cole Kaiser, the freshman.
Coach Wilkins is like, wait a minute. I didn't do this too early, did I? So Kaiser, number 14, you said the freshman, 5'6", and he's going to complete the three-point play, old school style. Going to be quick up the court. I'm going to grab my.
Get the roster out.
It's Tyler
That's
Roberts.
Tyler Roberts
On the foul. Yeah, that's going to be 14, Jason. I don't know. I don't have my glasses. Hold on.
Coach.
Oh, the hoop? Not happening.
Roberts with the rebound, though.
He's like, wait a minute. Let's see if anybody can foul me. Yep, he sure can. Nick Abdullah with the foul, the junior.
So Centennial and Franklin have not played yet.
Really?
They will play back-to-back February 7th and February 9th.
Oh, my. And how about that? Speaking of, next week's game of the week, Centennial at Franklin.
If you ask, you shall receive. So that'll be a highly anticipated matchup. It'll be their second time meeting after they meet.
Oh, we're going backwards. Kaiser again. Off the break. He's going to finish. Oh, no. Kaiser going to try to. Oh, that's a great pass. Oh. Got a trap going here. Coach Wilkins is begging for the clock that can run so he can get out of here. Oh, maybe a travel. I don't know, but.
So Franklin will travel right down the road. They'll be at Summit.
Okay.
On the 6th.
So
4 days from now is Tuesday. Yep. Then they'll play at Centennial on Wednesday.
Oh, my.
And host Centennial on Friday.
Okay.
On the flip side, Independence, after this win, they will travel to Ravenwood
Ooh.
on Tuesday, and then host Summit on Friday,
Okay.
finishing up at Nolensville.
Well, Roberts on the missed shot right here. Let's see if Indy, with 1 minute remaining, it's a 22-point contest. Uh-oh, the big fella going in. And one. Davis Clarkston, the senior, getting in on the scoring column.
So fouls on Carson Vaughn, sophomore for the Admirals.
So here comes some more Eagles. Harris Hall, the sophomore, coming in. All right, there's Kyron Moore, 34 with the ball. Pavla in the corner. Oh, that's a good pass. Roberts, the big fella underneath, is going to get fouled. The first 3 quarters, that'd have been no call.
Yeah. But with 19 seconds left. So next week's game.
Wow, going to be a doozy.
Centennial at Franklin.
So our WCTV game of the week at Franklin High School. Get there early. Will I be there? I don't know. I have to check my calendar. Are you going?
I will be there.
Well, let's see. Count me in, Justin. Count me in.
So you'll be serenaded by our voices once again next Friday night. We'll see this Admirals team try to pick up a victory versus Centennial. But tonight, the hometown Independence Eagles take a rousing victory over the Admirals, 67-42. I'm Justin Ventline with Paul Breece. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's WCTV Game of the Week here at Independence High School. We'll see you next week.